Hey, I'm Holland. I'm almost 18, and I like blue and chartreuse, like this. The Yaw Sisters are like my favorite. I've known them for a couple of years. I met Maya in 8th grade. Like, I've been involved in like looking at the Instagram account, and I think the whole story behind it is like really magical. They're really great sister dynamic, and like I really look up to them both. They're really just good role models for everyone. Well, I go to school. I'm an expert student. I also play the violin, play the piano a little bit, and I run track and cross country. I think I can run with. Nope. I used to be able to do the splits. Should I try?
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. Classically, my favorite song is La Folia. Go search it up. But I actually really like playing fiddle music, so like Celtic. It's called like Celtic music, so it's basically like Irish, Scottish folk music, I guess you could say. And it's really fun to play. You play in like circles with like other people with like accordions and like hornpipes. It's just really fun. My favorite 2 violin experiences. My first one is traveling with my orchestra in 6th grade, and we played in Carnegie Hall, and that was just like insane to me because like the whole theater, it was like the biggest thing I've like ever been in. One of my personal favorites is playing violin on the 3rd Street Promenade. When I was younger, to just like, it was like really fun, and you like meet people, and yeah, it's a good experience. I actually love thrifting. After like a store that like people shop at typically, probably like Urban or Brandy. My favorite store of all time. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. I love Lush. I literally like know the people there. Like it's just so amazing. You just walk in and you're just surrounded by like scents and like bath bombs and like shampoo, and it's just like, what more could you want? What am I thinking of doing this summer? Well, I'm going to Europe for the first time ever, and I'm so stoked. I'm going to like Italy. I'm gonna have so much pasta, like I can't wait. And then I think we're gonna go to like London, and I just, wherever we go, I'm just so stoked. And then I'm also going to a Celtic fiddle week in North Carolina, where I play violin for a week, and it's just so much fun. So advice for people going through college apps, just persevere through it. If you're taking the ACT or SAT, we've all been there. It sucks, but actually the more times that I took it, the easier it got. And that sounds so cliche, but like actually, like I'd be sitting in the testing room on my 6th hour, and they would just be like, it's almost done. So just like persevere through it. Wait, I feel like I like elongated that. I can say it in a shorter way. I had to do an audition for submitting a song to some of my schools. So I played a classical violin song, and the experience was like overall pretty rewarding. I think it was a big effort going into it all. We had to have like my cousin film, and we had to have a pianist and my violin teacher there for help. So I would define a bop as anything from like 2000 to like 2015 that's like a pop song, or that was just like really popular, that like when you hear it you're like, that's a bop. The sun goes down, the stars come down, and all that. I forgot what it's called. Oh, I'm glad you came. That's my favorite bop. This is like the only joke I can remember. It's like really bad, but what can jump higher, a camel or a house? What? I'll tell you. A camel, because a house can't jump. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's not even funny. It's like so bad. You should just keep doing what makes you happy. If that's art, if that's music. Personally, for me, that's not sitting at a desk and doing work. I'm gonna be out living my life, traveling and everything, and that's gonna make me happy. And in the end, I would have no regrets. Do you want to see how I make a bun? Okay. I actually learned this from Maya, because in honors bio, she would always do this because there was so much work, and we needed to put our hair up. So she would just put up this like coolest bun ever, and then I kind of like adopted it, I guess. So you go like this, as one does, and then you go like this. You're like in a rush, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I need to put my hair up. That's how I do it.
Maya stamp of approval.
I got the approval.
Yes.
I